Hey everybody, I've got a story about the aluminum mills are shutting down. I've been sitting on this for a while. I've had two, possibly three subscribers reach out to me and say, hey, there's something going on with our aluminum supply. They were thinking the prices were going to go up, but now they're starting to come down as aluminum plants shut down. This is a strange thing that could only happen in the Thunderdome. And I want to try to make sense of it. I want to try to produce the evidence and let you make up your own mind and put in the comments what you think's going on, because we're all trying to muddle through this together. And as I was reading through the headlines and what's happening and highlighting and trying to make sense of it, I was thinking what happened in Weimar Germany when inflation got out of hand. Steel was known to be the same as gold, and this society is deteriorating. I mean, there's no doubt about that. And the energy prices going up, making aluminum plants shut down. I never really saw that coming, but this is going to have a cascade effect, and the aluminum prices are not going to stay down forever. And where in the heck are we going to get the aluminum from? How can you just shut plants off and just be okay? We're going to get into it, but let me share my screen with you. All right, here's the first story. This came out yesterday. Ball Corporation to close Phoenix plant. Metal container manufacturer Ball Corporation said in shutting down its aluminum can facility in Phoenix, citing rising cost and decreasing demand. Are we using less cans? I thought the economy was going wide open, but for some reason we're not using cans. Something's up. I don't know what it is, but this is a quote. In response to the deceleration in customer demand late in second quarter, the construction of a new beverage can manufacturing facility in North Vegas has been delayed as well, including ceasing production at our Arizona plant. They also are stopping production at the St. Paul, Minnesota plant. One's going to be this year and one next year. All right. Now, here's another one. This is a completely different one. More than 600 workers at America's second largest aluminum mill have begun the process of losing their jobs because Century Aluminum cannot afford the electricity bill. You're going to see that over and over in here. Electricity bill, electricity bill. Are they firing these? Are they melting aluminum with electricity? I don't completely understand that. If we're not using natural gas and coal to melt aluminum, it would take a ton of electricity to melt aluminum. Surely that's not what's going on. But maybe it is. Either way, energy is going to be really, really expensive in the Thunderdome. So it might be an opportunity to watch these prices come down as they shut aluminum off and buy at the bottom. I'm not saying we're even close to the bottom. I know it's coming. I talked to some guys earlier that, they suspected it to go down more, as I do, as I do as well. I have a feeling everything's going to go down before long, and it will be the buying opportunity of a lifetime. And that's why I'm hoarding cash and trying to wait. But keep aluminum on your radar, because we're going to have to produce it from somewhere. These guys are going to have to start back up. And here they are. We got to be able to purchase reliable, affordable electric power. The cost required to run our Hallsville, Kentucky facility has more than tripled the historical average in a very short period. Fully curtailing operations for a period of approximately 9 to 12 months. Okay, so they're going to curtail this for 9 to 12 months, but they can't just turn it on. I mean, this is a big deal to shut something down like that. You don't just turn it off and on. They've already shut down several coal plants. We'll get into that in just a second. Okay, this is the business newspaper. My wife found this for me. Again, they're talking about what we just talked about: 600 laying off 600 people in Phoenix, the Hallsville, Kentucky plant shutting down. A lot of this was in the first two stories, but here is at least two steel mills have begun suspending some operations to cut energy cost. And right here, unjust and unreasonable electricity costs. See, I never I don't know why I didn't put that together. When these companies' electricity bills get out of whack, they can't produce. If they're this close, if their margins are that small, it's going to be really hard for them to make it. And I guess that I thought steel was expensive now. It looks like it's going to go way up in the future. Again, high energy. Similarly, the Alcoa Corporation announced July that it will begin a process immediately curtailing one of the 3 operation smelting lines at its Warwick, Indiana plant. They shuttered operations in 2016 under the Obama administration because Obama was flooding the market with Chinese aluminum. And then Trump came in right here. Those operations later reopened in 2017 under Trump, the administration. So he brought some, tariffs and put on these foreign countries, and we got some of our production back and put our employees back to work. At least 6 coal-fired plants in Wisconsin, India, Nebraska, and New Mexico are expected to shut down operations by 2026. Some are planning to close as early as 2024, leaving thousands of Americans laid off. It's happening. And this radical, I want you to remember this, radical environmentalist Sierra Group have long celebrated the closure of coal-fired plants and Americans losing their jobs. According to the organization, almost 360 coal-fired plants have shuttered or are in the process of shuttering. And what a lot of people don't understand is these power plants that you drive by and there's smoke coming up, and then you think, man, that's a lot of chemicals going in the air. That's mostly steam coming off the cooling towers. I've worked all over them. All the soot and ash goes through precipitators, and they haul it out in truck. It's really neat. All the ash sticks to 99%. I don't know what the percentage is. Put it in the comments. But it was a clean place, and it's just ash. So I'm not saying coal's the best thing to burn. I'm saying natural gas is way better to burn, but they don't like it either. And you should see the person over our nuclear disposal. I'll put a picture of it. I'll post it. I'll share something the Ninja sent me. But we're going to be in a bind there as well. The fact is, we're going to have energy to create aluminum, to have cars and all this other stuff that we're not going to own. We're only going to rent. See where I'm going with this? These globalists, it's working. What they're doing is working, and society is cratering. People are losing their jobs. Aluminum plants are being taken offline as the price goes down. We're going to need aluminum. I hope we can profit from it. Give me some ideas. Let's build the industry back up. That's what I would like to do. I'm awful at timing, so all I know to do is buy on the way down. But I'm not buying anything right now because it just doesn't feel right. It seems like we have somewhat of a cold, hard winter coming. About to do a video on that next. But that's all for today, guys. Have an awesome day. Later.